It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Hello and welcome to Dothan High School for the boys game matchup between the Dothan Tigers and the Northview Cougars. Bob, this should be a battle tonight.
It'll certainly be loud.
We're going to listen into the PA announcer for the introductions.
Forward, number 10, Justin Johnson. Forward, number 12, Marcus Brown. Also in guard, number 30, Jaquez Gibson. And rounding out the Cougars starting lineup, the forward, number 14, Michael Abbott. Cougars are coached by Logan Brother, and he's assisted by Jason Neal. And now, for your home team, the Dothan Football Tigers. At guard, number 12, Janae Hubbard. At forward, number 14, Nick Kimball.
40.
Also at forward, number 30, Tyree Sixpack. At number 31, it's Smooth Trent Richard. And at guard, rounding out the starting lineup for the Fighting Tigers, number 33, Jarrell.
Okay, you've heard the starting lineup for both teams, and I tell you what, it's going to be a really good matchup tonight, Bob. These two teams, it doesn't matter about the records. When they show up on the basketball court, any team can win the game.
Exactly right, buddy. It's a crosstown rivalry, and one school doesn't like the other, you know. So they're going to come out here, they're going to lay it on the line, have a great time.
And Bob, the fans are out tonight. I wish you could see the number of fans here tonight. Both sides of this gymnasium are packed. We're on the Northview side, and you can see the Dothan side. And before tonight's over, I've been to many of these games, and a lot of these games are standing room only. So it's a big rivalry, and I tell you what, this rivalry in basketball has equaled itself to the football rivalry.
Yeah, I think so. And basketball always seems a lot more exciting because it's a lot louder. Yeah, you see those boys over there on the Dothan High side. They got T-shirts on to say, "Go Tigers."
All right, and it's tipped, and Dothan gets it. Janae Perry. Now, you can look for Perry. He's a big-time scorer for the Tigers, and you can look for him to take charge of this game early. Perry for three misses.
In and out.
And rebound goes out of bounds off Justin Johnson. Now, the ones who watch on the Northview side, look for number 14, Michael Abbott, number 10, Justin Johnson, be big factors in this game. Patrick Reynolds brings it down for the Tigers, for the Cougars. Brown with it, passes over to Reynolds.
And Dothan High is playing a zone there.
Rebound by Trent Richmond, number 31 for Dothan, Trent Richmond. He's a big-time player, too, so you can look for big things out of him.
He's getting his play from his coach over here.
They get the ball to number 33, Jarrell Thomas with the three.
I don't have number 14 on my list here, Mitt.
Right, we are missing one name here. We'll have to get it for you and let you know who he is. The ball taken away from Reynolds by Perry. And the funny thing about this Bob. Perry, number 12, was the quarterback for Dothan High, and Reynolds was a big-time football player for Northview, Patrick Reynolds. So these guys go out on the football field, then they sit up in basketball suits, and they go at it on the basketball court.
Oh, man, that's keeping them in good shape all year long playing these sports.
Brown with the ball for the Cougars to Reynolds. Reynolds takes it toward the basket, and Abbott comes up with it off to Reynolds. Reynolds goes up, no good, and out of bounds off of the Tigers. Well, off the Cougars.
So Dothan High will have the ball inbounded here. Early in the game, a lot of fast action going on. All right, Dothan High bringing the ball down the court. And it's number 33, Drell Thomas is passing it around. It's to 31, Trent Richmond. And they're trying to be patient, set up their shot. They work it into the paint with number 14, who loses control of it. It's number 10 for Northview bringing it down. That is, and we don't have, that's Justin Johnson bringing it down. And it's number 5, Patrick Reynolds handling the ball, passing it around the three-point line here. Working for a shot.
And 14. Bob, I found out who number 14 is. Ben Young. I had him down as number 43.
Okay.
Justin Johnson to the basket. So it's going to be a foul called on, I believe it's going to be called on number 30. Yes, it is. It's going to be Tyree Tucker. His first team foul at the line, number 10, Justin Johnson. And talking about football, Justin Johnson was an outstanding wide receiver for the Northview Cougars. These guys are athletes. They can play just about any sport.
And he sinks it right there. Score 3-1 now. Favor of the home Dothan Tigers.
And he misses one of two. The Tigers with the rebound. Tigers are being patient, just passing the ball around.
Well, Northview's playing in zone, and Dothan's just waiting for a crack at it.
Janae Perry goes for 3, and he nails it. Janae Perry from downtown.
That's
so
right.
All 6 of Dothan points have come off of three-pointers, so it's a 6-1 game. Dothan leading Northview.
A beautiful shot there.
Reynolds drives to the basket, lays it up, misses, and they go for the ball. It's going to be out of bounds off of Dothan, so Northview maintains possession.
Yeah, Zach, down here on the Dothan High end of the offensive board, they just waited patiently for what Northview gave. What Northview gave was an outside shot. They took it and made it.
Brown over to Reynolds. Gibson. And Perry goes for the steal, and he steals it, but he throws it right in the hand of Reynolds. Johnson drives to the basket, kicks it back out to Reynolds. Over to Gibson. Northview just trying to pass it around and try to get something going. And for Northview to be successful in this game, number 14 has got to be a part of this game. Michael Abbott they've got to get him involved in this game if they won't have any chance of winning this game.
Well, he's got the height, and he certainly, boy.
Abbott for 2.
Well, you look like he would be an inside shooter, but that was from three-point land out there.
So that was a 2-pointer.
Oh,
so
I guess his toe must have been on the line. He was right at the three-point line when he shot that.
So it's a 6-3 game. Dothan leading Northview. Richmond to Perry. And I believe he stepped on the line, so it's going to be Northview's ball.
Yeah, both teams showing zone on defense right here, and that time
Gibson comes out of the game, and Morrison goes in for Northview. Perry for 3. Missed, rebound. Morrison gets it high. Out to Brown. Ball in the hand of Patrick Reynolds. And that's going to be a traveling call against number 42, Brandon Morrison.
Trying to work it inside, he took an extra step. I don't know Michael Abbott's height, but he looks like he's the tallest player on Northview's team. And they certainly want to.
Janae Perry, reverse layup. Almost tipped in, and
Dothan High on the offensive rebound.
Perry shoots, misses. Richmond rebounds it. Over to Jarrell Thomas, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Well, he traveled there before he put his shot up.
Bob, one of the things we failed to mention in this game, Northview lost that top player to a hand injury early this year. And I talked to Coach Griffin before the game tonight, and he was saying that Gibson's probably going to be out of the rest of the season, which is unfortunate. Gibson was one of the top recruits in the state of Alabama, really nationally. He's one of the top recruits.
That is a tough break for them.
And yeah, he was saying that's anywhere from an 18 to 20-point loss of points per game.
Wow. Well, the rest of the team's just going to have to pick up the slack.
And we're going to have a foul called on Michael Abbott over the back. Shot put up by Jarrell Thomas.
And they're fighting. All of them are fighting for the rebounds down there, of course. And they finally called a foul after about the third rebound.
Ball put up by Ben Young, and it's good. Great effort by Young. Good, strong move.
Patrick Reynolds bringing the ball down the court.
It's 8-3. And Bob, you know, we talked about how many points the girls score. They're actually going to score more points than the boys here in the first.
It looks that way. The Dothan High girls just in the last game were on fire. And, of course, they were playing a lot more aggressive. They were playing pressing the whole game. So these guys have settled down just to your basic zone on each end.
Good rebound that time by Marcus Brown.
Excellent.
So it's an 8-5 game, just over a minute left in the first. Dothan leading Northview. Janae Perry gets it over to Trent Richmond. Perry for three. Looks good, it rims out. Rebound goes to Northview's Destin Johnson.
Both teams being patient when they're bringing it down the court and trying to work it around, working for that shot. Neither team giving much up on the inside. And a lot of these shots are from, just like this one, from the outside.
Reynolds misses. Brown gets the rebound and misses. Abbott gets the rebound. He goes up, and he's going to be fouled, so he'll be going to the line to shoot two.
You know, for the most part, just about the only inside shots we've had so far are the rebounds when they're putting the rebounds back up.
I believe that foul was on Richmond. Abbott missed his first free throw attempt.
We have number 44, Jamal Brooks, coming in for the Dothan High Tigers.
Rolls out, and rebound goes to number 44, Jamal Brooks. Janae Perry, he was a quarterback on the football team, and he's quarterback in this basketball team, too.
Yes, he is. You see Michael Abbott down there in the back, he's disgusted with himself having missed those free throws, and he obviously wants to pull his team closer.
Drive to the basket and missed, and Abbott goes up high for the rebound, and the shot at the buzzer, and it's no good.
Wasn't far off, but not quite. This isn't quite as high scoring as the girls' game was, where at the end of the first quarter of that game, there were 20 points. The score now is 8-5.
So we're going to take a break. At the end of one, the score is Dothan 8, Northview 5. Okay, we're back, beginning of the second period of play. Hi, I'm Nick Kirk along with Bob Gross, and we're here, crosstown rivals, Northview and Dothan going at it, and Dothan's leading 8-5. It was kind of a slow first period.
Well, it was slow in the scoring, but the time went by in a hurry. Both teams played a zone. There were not a lot of out-of-bounds plays. There were not a lot of fouls, so the clock kept running.
Into Justin Johnson, he backs it off the glass. It's good. So it's an 8-7 game. Dothan leading Northview. Richmond over to Perry. Over to Trent Richmond. Richmond drives, puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound goes to Brandon Morrison. Patrick Reynolds brings it down for the Cougars. Marcus Brown looks around. Over to Justin Johnson. Ball goes into Morrison. He shoots, misses, but he gets the rebound and loses it to Jamal Brooks.
Jamal Brooks picked up that rebound there, and Jamal Brooks was in there battling Michael Abbott for position down on the low post.
Trent Richmond for three. Dothan has 9 points from threes. 9 of their 11 points have come from behind the three-point line, and from 3 different players.
And we have a timeout here at the first of the game, I think.
Janae Perry has a 3, along with Trent Richmond and Jarrell Thomas, and Ben Young has 2. On the Northview side, Marcus Brown has 2 points, Michael Abbott 2, Justin Johnson has 3. So it's 11-7 as we're early into the second period. Dothan and Northview, and Heather, if you'll give me a shot over there, the guy standing up says "Go Tigers," but because all the fans are standing up, you really can't see it, but a lot of spirit at the game tonight.
All right, those boys went a lot of trouble to paint up those shirts that say "Go Tigers." So standing up the entire game.
Northview with the ball, Justin Johnson to Marcus Brown. Johnson drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Abbott, to Brown. And
in and out.
Oh, move that time by Justin Johnson. He gets the rebound and puts it back up, and it's an 11-9 game. Dothan leading Northview.
Yeah, Justin Johnson showed some real athleticism that time, getting up and just twisted in the air to get that rebound back in the basket.
5:59 left. Trent Richmond back to Janae Perry. And to number 44, Jamal Brooks, and they're going to count it.
They're going to give him a 3-point try here. Now, Jamal Brooks has been down there battling for the low post. Down here on this end, he's been battling with Michael Abbott, and down here just fighting for his position all the time.
Brooks misses, Johnson gets the rebound. Patrick Reynolds brings it down for the Cougars.
Dothan High dropped back into zone as they have been all game. Northview working around the perimeter out here looking for an opening.
Both teams in their half-court offense. Good drive down the lane by Michael Abbott for 2.
Exactly. They waited for that opening, found a crack, and went in.
Jarrell Thomas for 3. Misses. And it goes to Justin Johnson, and he's knocked out of bounds by Jamal Brooks.
Again, that's one of those tough fouls. Almost incidental, but Jamal Brooks drew the foul.
Brooks goes out of the game, and into the game is number 43, and we'll have to get his name, Bob.
Okay.
Marcus Brown over to Patrick Reynolds, into Michael Abbott, and stripped away by Janae Perry. Trent Richmond on the fast break. Misses, rebound, and up by number 43,
43, he went up for that rebound, and he's a big fella. We don't know his name. We're going to find out what his name is, and he fought for that ball. He was in heavy traffic down there. He put the rebound back up, and it dropped in. Now he's on the line for the three-point try here to make a three-point play out of it. Time left in the second quarter is 4:38, and the score is 15. Dothan. Northview is 11. And he completes a three-point play, and the score now is 16-11 in favor of the Dothan High School Tigers.
So it's a 16-11 game. Just over 4.5 minutes left in the first half. Dothan on top of Northview. And these teams, Bob, I told you it would be a close game.
Well, they're both going at it fast and furious.
And you can throw the records out. They really don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know, but I expect some of these guys on these teams know each other from outside of school, and man, they want to show who's the best here.
Like they said, bragging rights.
That's exactly
Michael
right.
Abbott, and his block, and rebound goes to number 10. Janae Perry for 2.
And what a beautiful running jumper.
So it's an 18-11 game.
Well, when you see these jump shots, they're just like a work of art, Mitt.
And it's going to be a foul call on Curry. So it'll be his first, team's fourth. Taking it out for Northview is Morrison. And to Brown. To Thomas. And the ball stolen that time by Jarrell Thomas.
Yes, and
Dothan calls timeout. So it's 18-11, 3:27 left in the period, in the half, and neither team really, getting a big lead from the other. It's a 7-point lead, but neither team been able to really move out ahead of the team by very many points.
no, it hadn't been a dominating performance by either team, but just slow and steady and solid. Again, playing zone defense that makes the game, the pace of the game go a little slower. The clock keeps moving, though.
Dothan with the ball. Janae Perry drives and dishes it off to Tyree. To Curry,
And they call it jump ball there.
possession error in favor of Dothan. So they maintain possession.
I think Perry got away a little traveling there, but they didn't call that. Jump ball here. Dothan has that's possession error.
And we're going to have a foul call.
Kyrie's going back to the line again. He missed his last free throw.
Foul's called on
He
number
made
12.
his last free throw.
That was Marcus Brown called for the foul. It'll be the 15th foul. That was good.
He's got the touch, doesn't he?
Yes, he looks good from the foul line.
And these kids, the Northview and Dothan High student sections are both still on their feet. Neither one of them sat down the entire game. Dothan High coming out a little press here. Not a real hard press, but some press. And now they've come out, they've extended their zone way out instead of staying back inside the perimeter, the three-point perimeter.
Dothan up by 9, 20-11. Justin Johnson back out to Marcus Brown.
Dothan suddenly looks a little more aggressive than they have been.
They get it into Michael Evans. He slapped it through. And that brought the Northview fans to their feet.
That certainly did.
Slam by Michael Evans. And that's the lift that his team needed, Bob. They needed something.
They called a technical on him.
For hanging on the rim?
I guess so. That's all I can figure. That's a shame after a wonderful play.
All right, at the line, shooting the technical is number 12, Janae Perry. He makes the first shot.
Well, that's a shame.
And he misses the second one.
That's a shame. That was such a pretty play. Oh, ref, I'll let a few things go there, you know.
So the ball will stay with the Tigers. They're leading 21-13. Shot from three-point land, missed. Jarrell Thomas gets the rebound, and he travels.
He called for traveling right there. The ball's going to go over to Northview on a turnover. He's moving a little bit slow there, Jarrell Thomas is. And they've called timeout to see about Jarrell. He may have twisted his ankle or something on that last play.
Coach Goodson going out and talking to him, and he's going to have to come out of the game. We hope it's not a serious injury. I tell you, last year in 2 of the games, there were serious injuries, season-ending injuries in the games. Justin Johnson fell and broke his hand last year in the first game against Dothan High. In the second game, Julius Harper, he slipped down and he was seriously injured, and it ended, he wasn't able to return last year.
Well,
so,
you certainly hope that doesn't happen this time. He seems to be trying to walk it off and doing okay there.
Missed shot, but rebound by Johnson. It's stripped away by Richmond. Well, we have a lot of new players on the Dothan roster that we're not familiar with, so
we'll try to get these numbers as we can here.
Patrick Reynolds back in the game for the Cougars, and out of the game, Thomas.
Number 21 is in. We do not have his name on the right. He's at the foul line.
We have a full house tonight.
And he sinks the first one there. Dothan High is in the bonus already.
22-13.
It's Dothan High's biggest lead of the night.
He misses the second.
The rebound came way out and was taken by number 30 for Northview. That's Josh Gibson. There's a minute and a half left to go, and Northview just needs to take their time and work it in and get them a couple of shots.
Marcus Brown misses, and it's saved by Justin Johnson. Back out to Brown. Brown is a good three-point shooter. He hasn't been able to connect tonight. He's scoreless. Well, he has 2 points. Trent Richmond, rebound. Out to Perry on the fast break. Perry lays it up and in.
Oh, what a beautiful work of art that was. He faked off the defender, went up underneath him, went back another way, and laid the ball up and in from the left side of the right side of the basket, going to the left.
Janae Perry with 8 points for the Tigers. Justin Johnson.
48 seconds left. Dothan High has his biggest lead of the night now at 11 points.
Patrick Reynolds tries to get it around inside, and it goes to Perry, and it's good. Janae Perry.
Good fast break there by Dothan High.
So Dothan has gone up 26-13. They doubled Northview. Scores 8-5. Dothan at the end of 1, and now they've run up a 13-point lead. Northview's only scored They scored 8 points this period. So it's still kind of a slow night for them.
Well, the game started off at a slow pace in the first quarter, and now they didn't have a lot of score there, but they had picked up the fast breaks back and forth here and pressing them back and forth on their the full court press. You can hear the Dothan High student section. They are fired up. The Northview student section a little quieter naturally.
They weren't quiet when Abbott slammed that one through a few minutes ago. They were on their feet.
They certainly were, and rightly so.
Brown shoots, misses, rebound, puts it up,
and
rolls out. Gibson gets it.
Can't get it to go in. 12 seconds left in the game.
Over to Justin Johnson for 3. Missed, but Gibson gets the rebound. Johnson follows up and puts it in. Justin Johnson. Shot at the buzzer. No good. So at halftime, the score is Dothan 26, Northview 15. Hello and welcome back to the second half. Hi, I'm Rick Kirkland along with Bob Rose, and we're on the campus of Dothan High School for a crosstown matchup between the Dothan Tigers and the Northview Cougars. Bob, this first half was pretty exciting. Dothan's leading 26-15, but it's been close pretty much the entire first half.
Yes, Dothan High pulled away right there at the very end of the first half. It was close up to that point. They played it, they both played the cards close to the vest in the first quarter. They got a little more aggressive, did a little more fast breaking in the second quarter.
So as we start the second half, recapping the score, and the score was 8-5 Dothan at the end of the first, and a 26-15 lead at halftime. Lead scorer for Dothan, number 12, Janae Perry. For Northview, number 10, Justin Johnson. Brown goes for 3, misses, and put back in by Johnson. So Johnson has 9 points for the Cougars.
That's a good way to make a pass. But miss that shot, get the rebound, put it right back up and in. A 9-point game now.
Trent Richmond over to Janae Perry. And Northview comes up with the steal. That time, number 30, Josh Gibson steals the ball. And it's over to Patrick Reynolds.
Good defense, quick hands out there for Northview to knock that ball away.
It's a 26-17 game.
The Northview wants to take their time and work this. They want to, you want to start chiseling away at that lead. You want to bring it down to a 7-point game. And it's a big psychological boost if they get the first 2 scores in a row in the second half. And they do it.
And it's 2 by, that's number 30, Josh Gibson, his first points of the game. And it's now a 7-point lead.
Yeah, it's just like in football. You say you come out to begin the second half. If you can take that opening drive in the football game in the second half and drive it, then you're setting a good tone. Northview here, they've already got the ball back again. Dothan High made a mistake, turned it over. They have a chance to drop this lead to 5 points.
And right now, Northview's on a 4-0 run here in the second half. Dothan scoreless so far. Gibson again.
That was a 2.
So Josh Gibson has come out here in the second half and scored 4 points. So Northview has scored 6 points here in the half to Dothan 0. So if you want to start a half off in a positive manner, that's exactly what Northview's done.
That's right. Northview has knocked Dothan High back on their heels here for a moment or two. We've been in under 2 minutes in the second half, and 6 points have knocked out, and Dothan is standing around scratching their heads saying, what's going on here?
It's a 5-point lead. They were trailing by 11 points at halftime, and they've cut that lead down to 5. So Dothan's got to regroup here and take control of this game again, because right now the momentum has definitely switched over to Northview.
It certainly has. We'll see how it translated into the defense down here on this defensive stand. Let's see how Dothan High can respond.
Janae Perry Over to Jarrell Thomas. Put up by number 14, Ben Young. He missed, and Justin Johnson comes down with the rebound. Patrick Reynolds brings it down for the Cougars.
Now Northview knows they can take their time, work it around, work for their shot. And there they did. They had a man open inside momentarily, but couldn't quite get the pass to him.
Jarrell Thomas over to Janae Carey. Foul called on number 5, Patrick Reynolds. His first. Team's first of the second half. Great crowd tonight, Bob. I mean, if you look around, people are standing and seated everywhere. It's a sellout.
That's right. In the student sections, again, for both teams are on their feet. Oh,
stolen by Brown, and partially blocked, but he got it with the body. So it's going to be a foul called on number 33, Tyree Tucker. It's going to be his second foul.
I believe that was number 33, Jarrell Thomas, that got that foul.
Right, yes, Thomas.
Right, and we're glad to see him back in there. He went out and with a tender ankle a little bit ago.
Brown missed that free throw.
And Northview certainly wants that, trying to chisel away at this lead.
Makes one of two.
26-22 the score now, 4-point lead for the Dothan High School Tigers.
Who are still scoreless here in the second half. Northview scored 7 points to Dothan's 0. Marcus Brown gets the rebound, and they're off to the races. Patrick Reynolds gets it into Michael Abbott. He pulls up, he shoots. Misses, rebound goes to Ben Young, and they lose it to Marcus Brown, and he puts it in.
And it is a 2-point game now, 26-24.
And this is what we expected, Bob. Right now, Northview definitely has the momentum. They have held Dothan scoreless here in the third. They've scored 9 points to Dothan 0. Jarrell Thomas goes up, and we're going to have a foul called on number 10, Justin Johnson.
And, of course, Justin Johnson thinks he got all the ball. He thinks he doesn't have any body contact, but that's not what the referee thought. So Dothan High have a chance to get their first points of the second half.
And we're midway through the first, midway through the third, and Dothan is scoreless. And that's the first score of the second half coming from Jarrell Thomas. He misses his second shot.
So it's a 3-point game now, 27-24 in favor of the Dothan High Tigers. Reynolds bringing it down. Northview's been trying to work that high post shot there to Michael Abbott.
Northview on a 9-1 run here in the third period. Brown tries to get it in, and
you got to reach in, I think. Who are they calling that one on?
a timeout call.
Okay. Well, who'd have thought this? 27-24.
Yeah. I know it was 26-15 at halftime, and I tell you what, the Northview crowd has come alive. If you look down in the student section, they've been on their feet, but they have something to cheer about now.
All right.
So the Cougars making a comeback here. They've been trailing the entire game, but now they're in a position to tie the score or take the lead.
Northview ball underneath the basket.
Josh Gibson takes it out into Patrick Reynolds. Gibson shoots. It's short. Rebound goes to Dan Young.
And you
Jermaine
know
Perry brings it down.
that wasn't a shot his coach wanted him to take, wanted to work it inside and work for that more high percentage shot.
Young back to Perry for three. Misses. Rebound goes to Jarrell Thomas. He puts it up and he loses it to Patrick Reynolds. That was Tyree Tucker losing it to Reynolds. Michael Abbott drives down the lane, misses, gets his own rebound, puts it up strong. And he's going to be fouled by number 30, Tyree Tucker. And that's going to be Tucker's third foul. Northview playing a lot more aggressive here in the second half.
Much more, much more.
And they're having a lot of success. Michael Abbott makes his first free throw. 7 points for Abbott, so it's a 27-25 game.
Number 43 is coming in for Dothan High. This is Kyrie Thomas. He scored some in the first half. Maybe a little spark can come from him to get Dothan High back in the scoring mode here.
Abbott misses his second. So,
Kyrie Thomas with that rebound.
5 minutes has passed in this period, and Dothan is on to score 1 point.
And Dothan is kind of self-destructing here a little bit. Just a wild pass going down court, out of bounds. With a chance to tie it up or go ahead right here. Here comes Northview.
Brown with the ball. Over to Patrick Reynolds. Brown for three. Misses, and it's going to be out of bounds off of
Dothan
Kyrie
High,
Thomas.
like.
Gibson inbounds it to Brown. Northview looking to tie the score or take the lead on this possession.
Dothan High is falling back into that zone defense.
Reynolds for three. Misses. Richmond gets the rebound. Over to Janae Perry. Jarrell Thomas. They get it into Thomas. Kyrie Thomas.
And Justin Johnson draws a foul again. He thinks he got the ball. The referee thinks he got the body.
So Thomas is at the line, Kyrie Thomas.
I think he made 2 of 2 in the first half. He looked good at the free throw line.
He's 3 of 3.
He's got that free throw shooting down.
He really does.
He might be that spark that Dothan High needs to get them back in the ball game.
Dothan still without a field goal. All of their points this half have come from the free throw line. 3 points, and all 3 from the free throw line. (29-25), Dothan leading Northview. 1:46 left in the third. Gibson kicks it back out to Reynolds, who gets it down to Brown. He reverse lays up and in.
What a beautiful move right there he put on, and a great pass to him.
Marcus
Great
Brown,
teamwork.
29-27. Dothan leading Northview. They try to force it in that time, and Josh Gibson steals it for the Cougars.
Too much height in there to try that.
Brown takes it in, reverse layup.
He draws a foul.
And it's going to be called on, I believe it's going to be on Trent Richmond. Yes, it is. Number 31, Trent Richmond called for the foul. At the line is number 12, Marcus Brown. And Brown can tie the score if he makes these two.
And he did not make the first one.
Brown 0 for 2 from the, 1 of 3 from the line. misses both
of them. They almost threw that one away there. Dothan High has to settle back down and get back into their game plan.
Dothan still without a field goal this period.
There
and a three by Janae Perry. As soon as I can get it out of my mouth, he drains one from downtown.
All right, man. That wasn't 7th Street. That's way back there on Main Street. That was way outside the three-point line. That'll fire Dothan High back up. And Northview saying, no, we didn't touch that. We didn't touch that at all.
Dothan up by 5. Just under 30 seconds left in the third. Jarrell Thomas. Count it. 6 points for Thomas. So it's a 34-27 game, and he's going to have a blocking foul called on Thomas. That's going to be his third foul. 4th team foul. Dothan up 34-27, 15 seconds left in the period.
Yes, they were down to a 2-point difference there, back up to a 7-point difference now. And Northview would love nothing more than to get one more basket before this clock runs out.
And Trent Richmond steals it, lays it up with the left hand, and it's good. Good move by Trent Richmond. That was a 4-point turnaround there because Northview had the opportunity to score with the clock running out. Trent Richmond came up with the steal, drove it down the lane, and laid it up with the left hand.
He sure did. What a beautiful move, too. Instead of a 5-point game, it's 9. Scores 36-27 in favor of Dothan High School. We'll be back after this timeout.
All right, we're ready to begin the 4th and final period of action. From Dothan High Gym, it's the Dothan Tigers taking on the Northview Cougars, and you can see there's a big crowd here tonight at this game.
And they're standing up. Well, that third quarter was exciting.
It really was, and Northview played an excellent third quarter. Dothan really was sluggish. They got that first field goal in the third period with only 45 seconds left. So they really struggled. Dothan struggled early in the period. The first points were scored with the free throw with 4:11 left in the period. So they came out with a slow start in the third period.
Well, they've gotten back up to steam. They're up by 11 again with a possible 3-point play to finish up here.
Ben Young with the score.
And he got the 3.
So it's a 39-27 game. 12-point lead. Northview's got to find some urgency here, Bobby.
Yes.
Bob, they can't just slow the ball down now because
they cannot. They got to get inside and get the ball up.
Because time becomes your enemy. Brown for 3, and he nails it.
There you go.
Marcus
Northview's
Brown.
going to have to press.
And it's going to be out of bounds off of Brown. So it's a 39-30 game. Just under a minute has elapsed here in the final period. Out of the game is Devin Alameen, and in is number 33, Jarrell Thomas. Richmond back to Thomas. Northview in a press, goes to Richmond, he goes in, down the lane, lays it up and in. Richmond.
Boy, he sure made that look easy, and it sure looked pretty.
You know, Trent Richmond, he has really come alive here in the second half.
Northview trying to speed things up, it looks like.
Gibson over to Brown. Brown shoots, misses, rebound goes to Thomas.
He can't get it to fall.
Janae Perry. Over to Trent Richmond, off the glass, miss, rebound, McElevin. 41-30. Northview trailing Dothan. Brown for three. Missed, but rebound. Justin Johnson up and good.
We're back down to a 9-point game again.
Oh, Patrick Reynolds going for the steal and committed the foul. So it's going to be Dothan's ball out of bounds. They're leading 41-32. Terrell Thomas over to Trent Richmond.
And at some point, Northview's going to have to come out and press a little harder than what they're doing.
Perry missed. Gets it over to Richmond. Richmond drives down the lane, lays it up with the left hand. Rebounded by Justin Johnson for Northview.
But Richmond is certainly putting some effort into that. Those beautiful moves. The ball didn't quite drop, though.
Abbott for three. Misses. Thomas rebounds. On the fast break. And they're going to call a foul on number 5, Patrick Reynolds. So Reynolds has picked up a couple of quick fouls. 5:26 left in the fourth. 41-32. Dothan leading Northview.
Dothan High players over here at the bench getting some instructions from their coach. Still a 9-point lead for Dothan High School. And 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Clock certainly works against Northview. They're going to have to speed things up.
Thomas is 1 of 2. Northview's got to work the ball inside, Bob, in order to try to get some points or draw the foul.
There you go. That's exactly what they wanted, but the ball just would not drop. Michael Abbott had exactly what he wanted. The ball just didn't go in.
Kyrie Thomas gets the rebound. So Dothan has it. They're up by 10, 42-32. Layup and missed. Reynolds gets the rebound. Out to Gibson. And right through the hands of Marcus Brown. He was running before he got the ball, and it went right through his hands.
I think he's ready to take that three-point shot that he was standing right there for. Timeout called here. Northview still got a chance, but they've got to move the ball fast. They've got to make good, clean passes, work that ball inside, make the shot, draw the foul.
We've got about 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game. And Northview's trailing by 10 points. But what they're going to have to do is Northview's got to try to get some scores quick. You know, they won like a 9-2 run earlier in the second half. So they've got to run up some points and keep Dothan from scoring in order to get back into this game.
Well, the three-point shot is a great tool in a time like this. You just got to hope that you get down there and get some of your three-point players hot and make some of those shots and get you back in. A couple of three-point shots, you'll be back down to a 4-point deficit.
Yeah, so it's going to be it's still within range. Anytime you're within 10, you know there's a lot of time left on the clock. Just under 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 41 seconds, and they still have time. Just kind of recapping the score by quarters. After one, the score was Dothan 8, Northview 5. Halftime is 26-15 lead by Dothan. In the three, it was 36-27, and the score now stands 42-32.
That was a long timeout.
So it's temporary stop in action.
A long timeout. I'm not sure what's going on there, but they're ready to put the ball back in play. Dothan has the ball. And Northview, surely they've got to start pressing to force the issue here. Just over 4 minutes left in the game.
And the ball is taken away by
That's what
Patrick Reynolds.
Exactly what they need to do. He needs to work that ball inside or get it up.
Johnson got a good shot off that time, and he got his own rebound and put it back up, and he's fouled by Kyrie Thomas.
Excellent effort down there. The ball just wouldn't fall for them, so they could get a chance at a three-point play.
Johnson at the line. He misses his first one. Johnson is 1 of 3 from the line. Make it 2 of 4. He has a total of 12 points. Good, strong muscle move by Kyrie Thomas.
And Kyrie Thomas is a big boy. He's a big guy, and once he's got the ball in his hand, he's hard to stop. It's kind of like trying to stop a locomotive.
Brown for 3. Misses, rebound by Gibson. He puts it back up, misses. Brown gets the rebound, and it's that stripped out of his hand by big number 44, 43, Kyrie Thomas. Terrell Thomas pins and puts it in.
Well, what a sequence that was. A steal and 2 or 3 bobbles down the floor, but they kept going Dothan High's way right there.
It all started by a great defensive play by Kyrie Thomas. Michael Abbott for 2.
And Kyrie Thomas is a big physical player. Michael Abbott's got the height on him. He just shot right over Kyrie Thomas that time.
Steal by Brown, and he's fouled by Tanae Perry.
It's a 11-point game with just over 3 minutes to go now, and Northview certainly is going to get into a full court press continually here.
46-35.
They're going to have any chance at all, right?
Patrick Reynolds pulls up, shoots, misses, but Justin Johnson gets the rebound and powers his way up. Foul called on Kyrie Thomas.
And when there's only 3 minutes left and you're 11 points down, you got to make these free throws. You got to make these free throws, make it a 9-point game, press them, and hope for a turnover.
Johnson makes his first one. So it's a 10-point game. Make it 9.
9-point game, and here's Northview pressing. We'll see how Dothan High does with the press.
46-37. Tanae Perry with the ball for the Tigers. And we're going to have a foul called against Northview. I believe it's going to be called on Patrick Reynolds.
Yes, Dothan High was working the ball around there for a long time before Northview fouled them. 2:39 left in the ball game.
At the line is number 12, Tanae Perry. And he makes his first one. Perry with 13 points, unofficially.
We made them both back up to an 11-point ball game.
14 big free throws for Tanae Perry. They needed those to maintain the lead. They're up by 11. Gibson shoots, misses. Perry rebounds it for the Tigers. So Dothan can take that time, but Perry takes it in and puts it in.
Yeah, just before I could say, surely he's going to slow the pace down and run some time off the clock. He just drives in and makes a score, and that's a 13-point game.
You know, the third period belonged to Northview, but Dothan, you know, most of the third period, Dothan made a run at the end of the third period, and that momentum has just kept going into the fourth period, and they're in control of this game. They're up by 13 points.
You're right. It's like the pendulum of a clock, back and forth. And Dothan High certainly has it right now. Northview's putting up the shots, but they're not falling.
You know, momentum has so much to do with the outcome of a game. You know, it's who has the momentum in the closing period a lot of times determines who wins the game. And right now, Dothan definitely has some momentum.
What momentum? Wasn't he one of the Three Stooges?
Yeah, Mo.
Larry, Curly, and Mo. I believe that's what it was. Well, he's on the side of Dothan High right now. Northview's bringing in the ball underneath their basket down here.
So Northview's got to do something. They've got to do it quick. They don't have time to try and set things up. And they loses it, and Jarrell Thomas comes up with it.
Now they're going to slow things down, it looks like.
Yeah, Dothan can just kind of slow things down and run the clock out with 2 minutes left. They're up by 13, 50 to 37.
And Northview's.
Dothan calls timeout.
I thought Northview had fouled him there.
1:54 left, and barring a miracle, Dothan's going to win this one tonight.
Yes, it'd be highly unusual if Northview could pull it out with this little time left. But they put forth a good effort and have made some great shots. We've seen some beautiful layups, beautiful drives, just some artistic basketball all throughout the game.
Yes, and these two teams will meet again a week from tonight, the night that this game is actually taking place, and it'll be on the Cougars' territory. So, you know, it's always
well, and you also,
there's a such thing as home court advantage.
There is, and you think that Northview, after losing this one, they'll be pumped up next week to give Dothan High even a better game and try to win that one, of course.
Ball goes into Janae Perry. And it's stolen by Patrick Reynolds. He goes and lays it up and in.
Beautiful layup there, back down to an 11-point game with 1:43 left.
So Northview's going to have to try to force some things, force some turnovers. And it's blocked by Michael Abbott.
We'll see what they can do with it.
They've got to get some three-point shots. They can't walk down the court.
They better take some three. Well, they need some threes.
Missed, and Justin Johnson gets the rebound. He puts it up and missed, and Marcus Brown gets it, and it's stripped away by Janae Perry, and he's fouled.
He's fouled, but the shot was in error, so they didn't make it there. About Northview's only hope now is to try to foul every time Dothan High gets it and hope that Dothan High misses their free throws.
So a foul call on Patrick Reynolds. At the line shooting two is Janae Perry. And Coach Griffin wants to talk it over with his guys, and he calls a timeout with 1:11 left, and Dothan up by 11, 50 to 39.
High school basketball, boy, there's nothing like it, is it?
I tell you what, a lot of excitement, even though it's a low-scoring game, it's been an exciting game.
It looked like there's about a 7 or 8-year-old girl on the Dothan High side over there, just turned some cartwheels down in front of everybody and got a big cheer out of the Dothan High side over there.
Future cheerleader.
There you go. Oh, there's nothing like being young, is there?
Oh, it's nothing like it, especially when you get old.
How many years ago were we young, man?
Well, it was a long time. I put it this way. I played the very first game played in this gymnasium.
Oh, back in 1995, huh? What year was this gymnasium built?
Let's see. That was back in the Matter of fact, that was in 1969.
1969.
Right.
Well, he made that free throw back up to a 12-point game, 51-39. 1:11 left in the game.
So Perry makes both of them.
13-point game.
Janae Perry with 18 points. Marcus Brown
Not
shoots
far.
and misses, and
Boy, we thought that was going out of bounds there.
Perry saved that one somehow.
Great speed.
Behind the back to Jarrell Thomas, and it goes.
What a pass. A great assist. (54-39). Dothan leading Northview. Well, you'd think that Dothan High would go down there and run out the clock, but they're not doing it. They're down there pushing to the very
Well,
end.
you know, your crosstown rivals, you know, you get them on the rope, you don't let them off the rope, Bob. You don't. And if it was the other way around, I'm quite sure things would probably be the same way.
Exactly right. 16-point game now. 55-39. 49 seconds left in the game.
Well, Thomas
Dothan
with
High's
the
not
basket.
pressing this time.
Points for Thomas. Brown for 3. Justin Johnson rebounds, misses, puts it back up, misses again. Great hustle by Justin Johnson. He gets it in. A third attempt. Great hustle by Justin Johnson.
3 or 4 rebounds in a row.
And you know, the way he's playing, you'd think that this game was close, but I mean, these guys are still out there playing hard with 30 seconds left, and they're trailing by 16 points.
Boy, he always got that one. It just wouldn't drop for him. What effort. What effort.
Johnson misses both. Abbott gets the ball. He goes up. So Michael Abbott's at the line. He's going to be shooting 2.
Well, we'll see if he can break 40 for the Northview Cougars. Oh, they can't seem to get it in there. Great effort by both teams tonight. Just a lot of fun.
Abbott with 9 points. Make
There
it
we
10.
go. 55-40, 28 seconds left. And Northview, of course, is pressing.
Rebound goes to Patrick Reynolds. Out to Justin Johnson. Over to Michael Abbott, and he slams it through. Alley-oop from Justin Johnson to Michael
There we
Abbott.
go. And they didn't call the technical on him this time. That's nice.
So that's the highlight of the game for Northview. So it's final score 55-42, and it was an exciting game, Bob, and I expected no less of this game.
Yeah, well, they did. Both teams went out there and played extremely hard, and Northview came up on the short end of the stick, but they have another chance a week from tonight, Friday night, and we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, and I think you'll see another competitive game, and like I said, next time Northview will have the home court advantage, and we'll just have to see what happens. But it was a good game. Both teams played hard. Northview kind of went in the hole early in the game, and they came back and played a great third period. But late in the third, Dothan High put on a run and was able to take a 11-point lead into the fourth period. So that's going to about wrap it up from the campus of Dothan High School. On behalf of Bob Gross and Heather, I'm Mick Kirkland saying good night from Dothan High School.